Welcome to the Now Report on TV47. It is yet another beautiful week. Now, Monday imefika. I know Monday is not the best day for everyone else, but I believe muli enjoy weekend yenyu. I know I enjoyed mine mainly because, well, Messi alishinda. Either way, I want us today to get straight into it. Sawa sawa. Now, very soon, ukibuy electricity tokens na uone maajabu, wewe usidhani your phone screen is glitching. Your eyes are actually perfectly fine. Your 100 bob is now just officially worth a lot more less. EPRA is set to usher in July with a spectacular 5 shilling and 18 cent hike per kilowatt hour, leaving the common mananchi completely in the dark about how to survive the month. And sadly, it is the ordinary households and small businesses bearing the full heavy weight of these calculations. The local mamamboga is now looking at a single light bulb like a high-end luxury item, while the neighborhood barber is treating his hair clippers like weapons of financial destruction. Bakeries and cyber cafes are left wondering if they should start charging customers just for standing too close to an electricity socket. The authorities assure us that this model is the only reason that Kenya enjoys superior grid stability and fewer blackouts than our neighbors, which is truly fantastic news. Well, at this rate, the national grid will be perfectly powered and flawlessly stable, mostly juu hakuna mtu ataweza afford kuwasha hata nini bulb moja kwa hao. Anyway, wadau, let's just hope kuna nuru gizani, eh? And to me, I genuinely hope that we can adjust to this. Because last time it was 4, now it's 5. Will it keep going up? Itashuka sijui, but I know many people don't feel too good about this. Other than that, we can only hope that things go our way, especially now with what's happening with Iran again. Anyway, so sijui, by the way, umenotice zinaisha haraka ama ziko sawa? Mi sijui, that is a question that maybe you can answer and check. Who knows, maybe they're actually more stable. Anyway guys, kuna an alleged new trend that seems to be occurring, and quite honestly, I find it to be concerning. Nairobi ni kama inarudi ile nickname yake ya 90s, Nairobari. Thieves are getting bolder. They have officially graduated from sneaky pickpockets in dark alleys to hyper-efficient broad daylight armed robberies. Before, it used to be you only hid your phone in sketchy corners of town past midnight. Lakini sahi, the new danger zones are literally anywhere with a menu, a blow dryer na a hotspot ya Wi-Fi. Our criminals wanna execute clock-stopping operations, wanna roll up on motorbikes, masked on, pistols cocked, and they clear out an entire room of high-end gadgets in under 40 seconds flat. There is even a video on X that shows someone forcefully take a phone from someone at gunpoint at 2:30 during the day. And the absolute audacity is that they're doing this right in front of our high-definition CCTV cameras, completely unbothered. It means you can no longer get a fresh haircut or sip a casual cup of tea without looking over your shoulder like a target is on your back. Local business owners are watching their livelihoods tank because clients are genuinely too terrified to walk through the doors, and ordinary citizens are forced to run a mental security assessment just to run a basic errand on a Tuesday afternoon. Our public spaces are supposed to be for lifestyle and leisure, not a high-risk game of roulette. Until these motorbike rackets are completely dismantled and sanity restored to our streets, stepping out on the front door is going to feel less like a casual choice and a lot more like a dare. And I have seen the videos, and honestly speaking, it's quite scary. It's beginning to feel like you're watching some movies out of Money Heist, any of those. It's more realistic. I think I've seen like 2 videos so far, and all of them are just, yeah, I don't really think it's a good place our country is headed, especially. And where do they get such audacity to do this? In broad daylight, yes. It's not fair, it's not safe, and I feel like security needs to be tightened up a lot more. And otherwise, and this needs to be addressed, otherwise we're headed towards a very dangerous direction as a country. Now, Kenya has officially made history as the first African nation to host a prestigious World Rafting Cup event. Waki welcome top-tier international teams to the intense Grade 3 and 4 rapids of the Tana River in Sagana. High-octane footage captured on Saturday ilionyesha elite crews powering through fast-moving white water, weaving around demanding slalom gates, and fighting to maintain their lines through technical sections at Rapid Camp Sagana. Staged right alongside the African Rafting Championship, the high-profile competition will provide local paddlers a rare opportunity ya test their mettle against global giants. Now, while Italy ultimately topped the overall World Cup standings across the men's, women's and para divisions, the host nation put on a stellar performance, with Kenya finishing 4th globally and completely dominating the African Championship tier by sweeping gold, silver and bronze medals row. Now, I like this line, row, row, row your boat.
Furaha sana, tumechukua medal tatu ni za dunia na 2 za Afrika. Za Afrika nimechukua 3 za gold na nimechukua medal 2 za world.
The hardest part of the course was the turning of the slaloms. Well, it is not that hard as long as you have the technique and you have the agility too, the know-how, of which that's what we've been practicing. So the only tough thing that I found was the competitive teams from outside the other countries, that is. Yeah. We had a really good experience from the international teams as well. They are more experienced, yes, but we learned a lot from them. And also it was fun, that's all I can say, and at least we brought home the gold. We are the African champions and we are proud of ourselves. Kenya!
Well, my producer seems to have he craves the crazy, the extreme, and I think we just found our next event. The next thing we'll be doing, I think amenisikia vizuri sana, yes. Yeah, I don't know if you can swim, but we're doing this. You've climbed Mount Kenya before, so yeah. Anyway, Yerevan locals and eager visitors fully immersed themselves in the vibrant centuries-old Vardava festival, celebrating the traditional holiday in honor of the Transfiguration of the Lord on Sunday. Joyful footage from Republic Square inaonyesha massive crowds dancing playfully, splashing water on one another, and diving directly into the city's grand fountains to escape the heat. Participants will describe it as the single best day of the year, emphasizing that anyone stepping outside is guaranteed to get completely soaked. Traditionally celebrated exactly 14 weeks after Easter, the festival symbolizes unity, growth and prosperity for the Armenian people. Now, according to the local folklore, the water utilized during Vardava takes on unique magical properties, offering a symbolic cleansing of sins and bringing communities together through light-hearted, high-energy fun.
This festival is about joy, to bring people together, to conjure prosperity and abundance for our people. It's supposed to represent that we will have a lot of water, a lot of growth, and a lot of success.
Now, niko na swali. When you were young, about 8 years old, ulikuwa unafanya nini, guys? What do you remember yourself doing? Unakumbuka kucheza na mchanga, kukimbia, kupanda miti, nini? That was basically how a huge majority of us Kenyans grew up. That was us kufukuzana. I've forgotten the name. Anyways, why am I asking this? Children as young as 8 are building robots, writing code, and exploring artificial intelligence at the Lom Digital School Summer Camp in Togo. Under the guidance of experienced instructors, younger children focus on building creative hardware projects like bubble-blowing robots, while teenagers develop advanced AI-powered chatbots to assist people with everyday questions. Lom Digital School Director Gottlieb Bataba explained that the main goal of the 2-month program is to train young people to become active creators of technology rather than just consumers, equipping them to adapt as AI transforms future professions. The camp actively works to tackle Africa's major digital skill gap and encourage more young women into the tech sector, using targeted school scholarships to support participants from low-income families. Now, as reports reveal that only 9% of youth across 15 African countries possess basic computer skills, initiatives like He Camps provide vital tools to help the continent's rapidly growing youth population. They help them thrive in a digital economy. The thing is, The question like niko nayo, I genuinely support the education of younger kids, but then there's also a bright side. But who says that they don't? There's a part of their day when they actually go study and then they get to run in the mud like we used to back in the day. Now, hundreds of England fans are absolutely losing their minds in London right now. Why? Well, Thomas Tuchel's side may officially march into the World Cup semi-finals after a grueling heart-stopping 2-1 victory over Norway in extra time. It was pure unadulterated drama from the jump. Norway initially stunned the Three Lions by drawing first blood early on. But then, Jude Bellingham stepped up to do exactly what he does best. The midfield phenom dragged England's back into the game with a crucial equalizer right before the break, before delivering the ultimate knockout blow in the 93rd minute of extra time. Now, cue absolute pandemonium in the fan zones. We're talking about flying cups, roaring crowds, and thousands of fans singing the national anthem, completely convinced that after 60 years of heartbreak, football is finally coming home. Now, while a few cautious supporters are quietly panicking about squad fatigue and massive physical battle waiting for them in the next round, the party across London isn't stopping anytime soon. The English are dreaming. Their vibes are electric, and the stage is officially set for blockbuster semi-final clash in Atlanta this Wednesday.
We find a way. Good teams find a way, and that's what we did. And listen, I think it's coming home. I think after 60 years of hurt, we're going to do it. We've got an absolute genius as a manager. We've got the best player in the world in Bellingham. It's coming home!
Great game. Jude Bellingham, man of the match once again. Always showing off for England. Been our best player the whole tournament. Jed Spence came on, changed the game. 2-1 to England. Semi-finals of the England, come on! Argentina, Switzerland. I think we'll beat both of them. France, Spain, I think we have a good chance against them as well. I'm confident in this team. This is the best I've seen them play. Argentina, Switzerland. I think we'll beat both of them. France, Spain, I think we have a good chance against them as well. I'm confident in this team. This is the best I've seen them play. I think Tuchel knows what he's doing. And I think people should believe him a bit more, you know. He's not like Southgate, where he was a bit chopping and changing. I think Tuchel knows that and gave the team a structure to play in and a way to play.
Well, with England, it's always been coming home. Every 4 years, it's coming home. Is it coming home? Well, as an Argentinian fan or as a Messi fan, it's not, guys. It's not. It's not. Now, forget about token prizes, unlikely miracles, and holy bribes. The talk of the town is about to shift. The World Cup semi-finals are here, and things are about to get messy. Get it? Well, in my eyes, it's Messi versus everyone else, and he's going to win, but for the sake of everyone else, the big boys are here to play. France wanna face Spain, and England wanna face wanna face Argentina. Well, they are basically one and the same thing at this point. Either way, these two games might just end up being the greatest World Cup semi-final games played ever. And for my Kenyan brothers and sisters, the games inaanza at 10 p.m. a very favorable time for many. France and Spain wanacheza kesho, and Argentina and England wanacheza on Wednesday. Let us see how they will play. Acha tuone vile game itaenda. I know who I'm supporting, and at this point I think kila mtu anajua ni nani na support. Hopefully token yako izishe before game ianze, because if you've not heard, the prizes imepanda 10. Anyway, guys, well, that happens to be all for me today. That was the Now Report. I'm excited for Tuesday and Wednesday. Nitawatch games zote mbili. I want to see if France will win. I actually want to see a rematch between France and Argentina, but the possibilities of that are quite high right now, actually. Anyway, you take care. Have a lovely day. Up next is TV47 at 1 with Sheila. And Johnny, the Now Report returns again. Take care and have a lovely day.
Insurance 101.